That's right, Roman Reigns, the man everybody loves to hate, and also apparently a man that forces opinions onto other people. Every day I either get A, Simon, you love Roman Reigns too much, you're always going about Roman Reigns. Or B, Simon, you're always like yelling at Roman Reigns. Why you yell at Roman Reigns all the time? What did Roman Reigns ever do to you? Stop crapping all over him. Now look, I don't see how it can be both, and I'm doubly sure that I've never relieved my bowels over the Universal Champion. I would remember that. So let's draw a line under that right now. I like the big dog, other than the fact he's called the big dog, and I can understand why he is in the position that he now finds himself in. I also think he's a very good pro wrestler, but if there is a very large vocal fan base that don't like him, maybe that is something that WWE should address. I know that's kind of sitting on the fence. However, there is a very real reason why WWE does intend to keep pushing Roman Reigns and why they're pushing him right now, and that is what we're gonna get into today. So stop asking Roman Reigns to turn heel, because you know what? It's time to get real. You think that'll catch on? What do you reckon? No? No? Me neither. Right, straight up, here's why Roman Reigns is still the man in the eyes of Vince McMahon. Are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you sat down? Have you drunk a cup of tea just to settle your nerves? He's making them a lot of money. Shouldn't be too surprising, but in the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer confirmed that Roman Reigns is now the #1 seller of merchandise in all of WWE, and John Cena has fallen to #2. Now, yes, John Cena has mostly fallen to #2 because he's been away for so long. He's persona non grata, and as we know in the world of wrestling and life in general, when you're out of sight, you're out of mind. He also helps house shows, and basically all around is the dude that all the metrics point towards. And when that happens in wrestling, everyone gets interesting. If you're a draw, and you get moved to the top of the card. That, of course, flies in the face of what we're seeing on TV every week, but that is where the real conversation lies. Clearly, there is a huge disconnect between fans that are going to Raw compared to those that are going to house shows and cheering Roman Reigns, and then those who don't go to any shows, they sit home and they just want to buy Roman Reigns t-shirts and hats off WWE shop or whatever. And believe you me, Roman Reigns has a lot of hats. I looked. Maybe I'll buy a Roman Reigns hat and I'll wear it in my next video. Be nice, be comfortable, hide my bald head. I'm not saying it's as easy as this either, but it does put WWE in a very interesting position, because what do they do? I mean, from my vantage point, and I know I'm just some stupid idiot YouTuber, you can kind of say yes to both. Should they see the numbers and go with that? Yes. Should they also be listening to the voices in these big arenas and hear how they're reacting and go with that? Yes. So we're right back at square one. And square one sucks. The other issue is who and what Roman Reigns is. And I'll be honest with you, when he came out on Raw the night after SmackDown, he received such a wall of noise, even though a lot of it was negative, I sat there and thought, guy feels like a star. I can't help it got me excited, and I wanted to see where that segment was gonna go. That level of volume is powerful and kinda actually made me like Roman a little bit more, because I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen here. There's an energy you don't really get when you're watching WWE TV. We also do have to look at John Cena and what he did too. He was jeered out of buildings the world over, and yet he was still moving numbers like there was no tomorrow. It didn't matter how much he got jeered, people were buying his stuff and desperate to see John Cena when he arrived on a show. Business was up everywhere whenever he was involved, to the point he was able to make the transition into Hollywood, and that, my friends, is a star. It also showed Vince McMahon that he didn't have to listen to the fans as much as he once did. And I'm not saying that's right, I'm saying maybe that is something we do need to look into, but this video is all about breaking down the real reason why Roman Reigns is still being pushed. There it is right there. If I wasn't addressing that, the title would make no sense. But if you can see the same thing happening with Reigns, it's not that weird that he does continue to push him. I mean, he's ticking all the boxes. So as much as some dude goes, bro, Roman Reigns, I hate you, I hate WWE, I hate Vince McMahon, his bank balance keeps increasing. And that's the key here. Does it make it right? No, but it's a business. And that's what business is all about. We're just living in very different times compared to how things once were. And maybe that's a little bit better, and maybe that's a little bit worse. And the leader of this entire movement that does split people down the middle is a man called Roman Reigns. At least he's a champ now, and we don't have to have an extension of that feud anymore. That feud, which I'm only going to refer to as that feud, went on for 82,791 years, and if it continued past SummerSlam, well, I may have had to chop my own head off. And you don't want to see that. You don't want to see a headless version of me with my arms going everywhere. It would be discomforting for all. Also, the Shield are back, so it's not all that bad, is it? I'm not going to lie, between you and me, I'm actually quite enjoying WWE TV program at the moment. But as we established in the middle of this video, I'm an idiot. So what do I know? I know quite a lot, actually. I study wrestling. I study it like a hawk, focusing on his prey, and then I swoop in and I eat the mouse. Doesn't work with wrestling. Thanks for watching. Now, don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you think about Roman Reigns' push Vince McMahon and the WWE in 2018. Like, share, and subscribe. Then you head over to WhatCulture.com and you read yourself some articles, and you follow WhatCulture on Twitter. WhatCulture WWE. My name is Simon Miller. This was WhatCulture, and the real reason WWE keep pushing Roman Reigns. And I know that real is really annoying, but maybe it will get in your head, and the next time you're talking to your mom, your dad, your granddad, your grandma, your friend, your auntie, your cousin, your brother, you'll go, hey man, what's the real deal with this? And they'll hate you too. Thanks for watching. I love you. Virtual hug. I'll see you soon.